worries.
All right, sorry, I'm back. I was busy helping CC with understanding their character, so I left late.
All right, as you guys are now all leveled up to 2nd level. How do you guys feel? Feel more powerful? Feel happy?
Addison and Orchis can now do sneaky stuff together.
Oh,
I can cause more murder.
are you a rogue too?
Yes, she is a bard rogue multiclass.
Amazing.
We are going to start your guys' long rest. Orcus, what would you like
Yes.
to do since you're going first? Is there anything that you want to do without the others, or does it matter if they're here or not?
So, Orchis, as everyone's settling down, she's going to motion over to, I think it's or Alfred. No, she's gonna motion over to Alfred. That's the same person. She's gonna ask for him to come over to her.
Okay.
As he approaches, she's going to, because she hasn't put it away yet, she's going to open her hand out to him, and in it is going to be some of the gold pieces that Addison had given her.
Is this for me?
I don't really need money. It holds no value towards me.
Are you sure?
I gave a tavern owner 10 of my own gold pieces just because he said he was in trouble.
True. And then Alfred just takes the gold.
Right.
How many gold pieces was it?
I believe it was 4?
Yes, it was 4.
Yeah. She still has 3, but she doesn't care for money. Like, it doesn't do anything for her, so...
So
Alfred, with a
ended up
confused look,
10.
just goes, thank you.
She just kind of nods her head, and then she's going to, like, kind of station herself, like, kind of within the woods, so that she's, like, able to kind of look out, like, on top of the alert spell, she can, like, look around. And she's
Okay.
going to allow herself to kind of slump up against a tree, so her eyes are, like, facing out, like, this way. And she wants to slowly, very slowly and carefully begin to remove the javelin from her, using her hands, her little dainty hands, to try and like maneuver her insides around the javelin so it doesn't nick anything, because she knows
Alright.
how to fix herself up the best.
Okay.
Considering, situations.
Yes, situations.
Do I need to roll anything, or?
Let me see. Let me see what the rules would potentially make for this. Since you're removing a javelin. Oh, I'm not really sure what this would be. You know what?
Arcana?
No. I'm gonna say you can roll medicine, but at advantage, seeing as you know how to repair yourself.
Oh, I love that for myself. It's still a +2 overall. Thank God that's an advantage. No, the dice fell. Oh, shit.
Reroll since the dice fall.
So the first one was a 9, and the second one was a 16.
Okay, with a 16, you're able to successfully remove the javelin and take care of your wound.
Cool. So after maybe 10 minutes of very carefully, like, looking out the text, after about 10 minutes of carefully, like, using her fingers to, like, part, stuff inside of her out of the way, she's able to slowly and successfully remove the javelin. The tip of the javelin and a good part of the wooden staff beneath the arrow tip is, like, all covered in this thick black liquid that slowly kind of just drizzles down onto the ground. It kind of shines in the sunlight. Disgustingly, she just takes it, she just tosses it off to the side. Before using some of her glove, she like takes it off and then ties it like kind of around the whole of it to just kind of patch it up for now.
All right, perfect. All right. Let me see. Since you are currently on watch, can you roll me a perception check?
See, this is one good thing I decided to actually put expertise into fucking perception. Roll it.
Very smart.
18 plus 6. 24.
Damn, that's dirty. Alrighty. Orchis, as you're kind of like looking around, you're just like listening to the sounds. You just hear the sounds of like rushing water. You don't really hear anything. You hear like slight movement, but you just figured it's probably like some wildlife, like animals or like rabbits, stuff like that. Some birds chirping here and there as the night goes on. Is there anything else that you would like to do during your watch?
It looks like Sildar is right next to me.
Yes, he is.
Is he still fully conscious as he's like resting?
He is. He has his eyes kind of half lidded, but you can tell that since he is an adventurer like yourself, he is kind of like half awake, kind of half alerted, and he would be easily woken up, or if you like nudged him or something, he would look towards you.
She's going to gently nudge his leg with one of her feet so that he gets her attention.
With that, Sildar is gonna open his eyes. He's gonna kind of blink slowly, and he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna be like, Orchis, what's up?
So you said he's in the castle, right?
Yes, I believe that is what, they said that they were, taking him. He
How
had the
well do you
map.
know the area?
The area, like, around here, or what do you mean by area?
Yes, around here.
Around
Do
here?
you know maybe a good way to get to the castle so we can go get him?
I don't even know where the castle is. I just know this area where I was brought and how to get to Phandver. And I just want to get back. Like, I want an escort. I'll like pay you guys 50 gold each. I just want to get back, and then I want to go get Gundren as well. He had the map for where we were going. I'm really worried about him.
So what do you think? Should we take you and the supplies first and then go hunt down Gudrun?
I would highly suggest bringing me back to Phandver with the supplies that you currently have, and then so you guys can get paid for your original quest, which was to, I believe, bring the provisions to what is it called? Sorry. Over to Barthen's Provisions in Phandalin. I believe that is where you were supposed to go. I believe that's what Gundren told you.
That is indeed what our original task was.
Yes, I would suggest finishing that, and then on top of what you originally paid, I will pay you guys all 50 gold each.
See here, just kind of sigh. Well, it is getting to be nighttime, so if we travel at night, it'll be less likely that we run into anyone, so we can get this done quicker. Alright, you get some more rest. We'll have you ride in the wagon as we go to escort it. Are you going to be paying us up front?
I'll pay you once I get into Phandalin. I can grab a loan from the town when I'm in there, because I don't have money on me. I look like I have anything? I don't even have a weapon. Kind of just grumbles angrily.
She kind of narrows her eyes at him.
And I hope you work it.
As long as you manage to pay them. If you don't pay us and you end up bailing on us, you know what I'll do to you.
I know. Don't need to threaten me again. Had enough of that last time.
She just laughs to herself. Alright, now get sleep. Time
Right.
will go faster if you do.
Sildar is gonna close his eyes and lean up against the tree and he's getting more rest.
And then I don't have anything else planned. If you want me to make another perception roll, I can. But other than that, I don't think I have anything that I plan on doing.
Alright, if you don't have anything else planned, you could wake up Addison to take over second watch. Or you could just let them sleep all a little bit longer if you really wanted. It's up
So,
to you.
do you want me to read out like what exactly her thing is? So that you have knowledge on it?
Do you want the others to hear about this, or?
Yeah, it doesn't mind.
Okay.
I can just sum it up. Basically, when she does a long rest, she can just spend 6 hours like inactive, motionless, and all that, and instead of sleeping. But it doesn't render her unconscious, and she can still like hear and see. So for 6 hours of like the whole 8 hours we need, um, she's just kind of motionless, but she can still see and hear everything around her. She's just kind of stuck, like facing forward, making sure nothing comes up on them.
Alright. I believe with that, I'm gonna say that around 6-ish hours has passed throughout the night. Yeah, what would you like to do?
As the 6 hours end, she will finally move. She was like planted the entire time right there. She had not moved a single muscle. So she gets up after gently moving Ripper's head off of her lap and goes over and just gently nudges Addison to wake her up.
Huh? What was that?
You said you wanted second watch, right?
Oh, yeah, I can take second watch.
Okay. She's going to then walk back over to where she was sitting.
Alrighty. Addison, is there anything that you want to do during the watch?
Do goblins sleep at night?
Yes,
God damn it,
goblins
Addison.
do sleep at night.
um, Addison, she she really wants to to go get that golden tooth, but she doesn't want to leave Alfred or Orchis or Calvin. So she's just going to keep watch, but she does kind of um eye all the members to see if they have anything on them that maybe they hadn't mentioned, like Sildar, because Addison doesn't know him at all.
Roll me perception.
Perception or investigation?
Or I guess if you're investigating Sildar, then investigation, yeah.
Okay. That is a 19.
High rolls today, guys. High rolls. Whew.
Yes, high rolls. Says in
is
the
there-
3 on a death saving throw.
Let me see. As you look at Sildar kind of through like the dark, you can see that he looks like he's doing better, but he does have some bruises on his body. You can tell that he was probably like slightly beaten from the goblins when he was captive. However, you can tell that he doesn't have any like sort of like weapons or armor on him. He was essentially stripped when he was captured. But other than that, he's just a guy that's there that wants to just go back to Phandalin.
So he doesn't have any like pockets or anything.
No, he does not.
Dang. Right. Then I guess Addison is so conflicted because she wants that golden tooth, but I guess she'll just keep watch.
All right. Where essentially are you looking when you're keeping watch?
So I guess because of where I'm positioned, I'm sort of looking out this way where the only opening to this area is, to make sure the goblins don't kind of come in and get us. Although, you
Alrighty.
know, if they could come in and get us, we could probably go in and get them.
I am going to ask everyone to leave, but Addison to stay.
Wait, why?
You're
Don't
both-
leave
it was
me.
nice knowing you.
Bye.
I'm
And I'm
sorry. The have fun from Mellow. Great. Addison.
Yes.
During the night, you notice that Yemek essentially comes out of the cave, and he kind of ushers towards you. He's the goblin that has the gold tooth.
Oh.
He's like, hey, girl, come here.
Okay.
Like, he's like,
I'm gonna kind of keep a distance, and I'm gonna wake up Calvin, so Calvin comes with me. I'm just gonna be like, what do you want?
So, I don't know how to say this, but I have a feeling that you were staring at me earlier, and I don't know why. But, one of my friends kind of punched me in the face, and this tooth fell out. I don't know. You want it? He's just gonna kind of... He opens up his hand, his grubby little hands, and the gold tooth lays in his hand.
Is this some kind of trick or something? Why would you just give this to me? There.
No. Oh my god. He's just gonna... he's just like, he's like, you know, as much as I like my gold tooth, I can't put a knocked out tooth back in, you know? I don't really have, those things to put stuff back into my mouth, you know? I'm a goblin. Like, I don't got anything, man.
What? So, what are your plans now that bugbear's not your leader?
My plans? That is a good, question you got there, Missy. Let me see. Let me see. Where is...
Was that all he was saying?
I'm just looking for some information.
Okay.
A momento.
No worries. Addison's going to try and rack her brain to see if she can think of a dentist that she knows that would take care of a goblin. She'll be like, I don't know, maybe in Neverwinter. There was definitely a dentist, but I don't know if they would take goblins or not.
You know how goblins are hated. They don't like me.
Well,
I'll be fine without the tooth. You can have it, miss. You can have it.
Thank you. I'm so confused. Why are they being nice?
He has a roll insight.
Okay. Insight. Nat 1.
Oh, you know nothing. You can see kind of like the blush on Yimik's face. But you kind of can't tell why he's blushing. He just kind of like rubs his head, kind of like shyly. Let
You have a
me.
crush on me?
He has a crush on you, man. He sees pretty human. He's like, I am gonna drag Badger into here. Badger. As your alarm goes off, you see Addison conversing with a goblin, and you notice that the goblin hands over the golden tooth that was once in his mouth over towards Addison. How does Badger react to this interaction?
So I haven't taken it just yet. I'm a little bit. Addison's like still a little bit hesitant.
Okay.
So she takes it probably just as Badger is coming up.
Okay.
Wow, that's. I need to update my alarm spell.
Oh,
So
what did you say your name was again?
My name's Yemek.
I'm sorry, could you spell that?
I don't know how to spell
Did you say Yemek?
Yemek.
Yemek. Well, I hope that you guys stay out of trouble.
I put it into
Thank
the
you.
chat.
Can I roll an insight check to see if what I can tell about this interaction going on
Please,
between?
because I rolled a nat 1.
Go for it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's hostile.
What did you roll?
Do you have D&D Beyond open?
I do, yes.
I rolled it to only to you.
It's
What
kind of funny.
I'm pretty
Did
sure
you
he's
get a-
hostile.
Did you get a nat 1?
No, it's an 8. Okay. Badger. You kind of can't tell, but you kind of see him hand Addison a gold tooth, and Addison kind of hesitantly takes it. But you can see that he is not carrying any sort of weapons or any swords on him.
I'm pretty sure Badger was making death saves when Addison was eyeing the gold tooth earlier.
Yes, that is correct.
So he doesn't have any prior thoughts about this. So I'm pretty sure Badger thinks this is a bribe.
Okay.
And so I think he's going to stay still for a bit until the goblin's back is turned, and be in that Breakfast Club position when Addison turns around, where he's just waiting there staring at Addison.
All right. After Yemek gives Addison the tube, he wishes Addison and her party good luck on their travels, and he wanders. He turns to wander back into the cave.
Hey, Yemek, Do you know how to get to Cragmaw Castle from here?
Cragmar Castle. Oh, it's been a while since I've been there. Let me see. Let me think.
I know it's kind of northwest, but we're not really sure how to get there.
Yemek, kind of in a confused state, tries his best to remember how to get to Cragmar Castle, and he let me see. He roughly describes that it's northwest, and he's not exactly sure how far it is. And he's like, I kind of have that. Well, what's that? My friend said I had it. Short-term memory loss. I believe that's what I have. It's been a few years since I've been there. I don't exactly remember the pathing. I haven't left this cave in a very, very long time. He kind of pats like the cave wall behind him, and he like gently pats it like 3 times.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Thank you.
And he finally turns and he goes back into the cave. Badger, are you gonna attack him as he's leaving?
I think Badger's is at this point is just is gonna leave sleeping Goblin's Lie and is just gonna confront Addison when they turn back around.
Alright. Emic travels back over to his friends, and it is now just you and Addison that are currently awake. You watch this interaction, and this goblin, now known as Emic, had given some sort of information, but it wasn't really useful to your knowledge.
So, Addison,
Oh
what was
gosh, you scared me. How long have you been there?
long enough?
God, what was that all about? Do you know?
I think you know what that was about. I saw the whole thing, Addison.
Well, I don't understand it. I don't know why he would give me this gold tooth.
Should I roll insight?
You can certainly try.
I'm asking Cece if she's trying to deceive me.
Oh. CC, yeah, I guess roll insight on CC?
Well, if you say so. You didn't. Okay. Well, you really should be more careful,
Well,
Addison.
I didn't do anything. That's the thing. He just came up here and he motioned for me and he said that it fell out and he just handed it to me. I mean, I couldn't tell what he was trying to get at. Like what like I'm almost suspicious of this tooth, but I don't think the goblins could have put any magic on it or anything.
Like, if you want me to appraise it, I can do so in the morning.
Yeah, that would actually be a good idea. I'm bewildered.
Alrighty.
But I did ask him about the direction to the Cragmaw Castle. He wasn't very helpful, but he did give me like a rough direction to go in.
Yes, northwest.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. But I guess we have to go to, oh, what's that town called? Phil
More.
was it Phil Vander or something?
Phandalin.
That one. I guess we gotta go there first, huh?
Well, if we want to get paid. And if I
Yeah,
want to keep my spot in the guild.
Anyway, I guess it's...
Yeah, I'm already
Well-
up. I'll join you on watch for the rest of the night.
Oh, you don't have to. You were greatly injured. I mean, you even fell off that bridge. Go back to sleep. I'll get the watch.
I'm over. I won't be able to fall asleep at this point.
You want me to hit you unconscious?
Jesus Christ. Badger, are you gonna let Addison hit you unconscious?
As a medical professional, I can tell you that unconsciousness is not the same as sleep.
Yeah, but you know, or I could squeeze that one pressure point, you know, and you just kind of drop like a fly.
Addison, are you trying to get rid of me or something? Seems to me like you don't want company out on this watch. Did I do something
No,
to
it's
offend
not
you?
that. Look, my back hurts, okay? You weren't very easy to carry.
I am 50 pounds soaking wet.
Damn it.
I'm not. I guess you can keep me company.
Wait. Okay. I'm gonna pull out some of the plants I gathered earlier last session and just start grinding them up and doing various light effort things.
All right.
Can I help you with any of that? You just tell me what to do.
Yeah, sure. It's just you guys. You guys seem to like those healing potions, but I figured I can probably make something better for us. So just pluck all of these leaves off of these these stems. We to make sure none of it's left behind. Stems are very poisonous.
Oh, all right, got it.
You want me to make any alchemist tools checks to see how well I can process these ingredients and plants?
Sure.
Accidentally makes poison.
Let me see. What would you roll for this?
It's an uncommon thing. So what would it usually be is we'd make a skill check from scratch essentially.
Okay.
I'm proficient in alchemist tools, and then so I would get to if you think if being proficient in alchemist tools applies to processing alchemical ingredients, I would add my proficiency bonus. And then usually you would also choose a core stat that it was based on, so strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, to also add my modifier from. So my guess would be that this would be a dexterity-based alchemy check to prepare ingredients.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
All right. So I'm gonna roll, and then I'll add my proficiency bonus and my dexterity bonus. Addison, thank you so much for being here to help, right? You're giving me the help action? That's what you said, right?
For what?
Preparing these ingredients?
What skill is that?
Custom skill, essentially.
Oh yeah, I got proficiency in that. Yeah.
Can Addison give me the help action since that they said they were helping me?
Yes, I will allow that.
Oh, phew, thank you. All right. Oh my god. So the first one I rolled was a 6
Uh-huh.
plus 3. The second one is a natural 20.
Yeah, with the natural 20, recalling
sorry,
out
20 plus 3, so that's a
So
modified
23.
20. Yeah,
that's
just
a
in
30,
case.
23. Just oh, nice. Yeah, 23.
Yep.
Okay, recalling how to correctly make what is it? You making potion?
I'm just processing the plants I got. I think it was in the first session. I
Yeah.
asked if I could just get some plants. So I just want to like turn those into actual ingredients for later.
Yeah. Recalling how to process these the plants and herbs that you had picked up earlier from a few days ago. You're able to process them and make them into useful ingredients, and you can store them away however you would like to store them.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
It's really
so
helpful
good.
it's really helpful to explain the process. Man, because you learn so much more by teaching it. And wow, you really know you're much more dexterous than I am.
Yeah, I feel like a natural. Maybe I should do this.
There's a lot of studying involved. You got to know, for instance, and I quickly grab one of the plants you were about to rotely do. This one has 4 leaves instead of 3. Not. No, thank you. Right?
All right, well,
And
this was really cool to be a part of. I hope these ingredients help us later down the road.
yeah, so do I.
Alrighty. With that, you can see that it is now kind of like the sun is rising just a little bit. Do you two want to do anything else before everybody wakes up? Or are you gonna wake up everyone from
I am going to just gently pet Alvin and wake him up very gently and give him a little kiss on the forehead.
Oh, that's adorable.
I'll go kick Viktor in the shins.
Alrighty. Addison, as you wake up Kelvin, he slowly groggily wakes up. He does a big old stretch and he sits down on his hind legs, and as he does that you lean down and give his forehead a little kiss, and in return he licks your cheek. He's just like bloop. Bloop.
I love him.
With
Right.
that, I am going
then I wake people up.
Yeah. And drag everyone else back in.
Oh.
Oh my god.
God, okay.
You scared us.
Good.
You're talking combo attacks.
We're
What the
talking
fuck?
about
Should I
roll
should I roll for damage, Anna?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, wait,
attacking?
no. Sindu did kick Victor awake.
Right.
Roll
no.
for
Oh no, this would probably be an unarmed strike.
unarmed
Right?
strike.
Be.
So you're going for a non-lethal attack. Is this correct?
Yeah.
I need to be lethal.
I think
Roll-
We
it would,
just
it would
leveled
do
up. That's not
Uh,
not gonna do enough damage.
Max
just
got
giving one
heal
bludgeoning
turn.
damage.
Yeah, so on a hit, I do
run 1d4?
1 plus my unarmed strikes is 1 plus my strength modifier, which is 0. So 1 damage.
You bastard.
Yeah, it's only
Victor-
1d4 if
Victor
your
has-
racial thing gives you something for your unarmed strike, like
I
claws
don't
or
remember.
anything.
I don't remember, man.
So
I'm
what?
used
Am
to
I
your-
jolted awake?
You get jolted awake by Badger kind of kicking you in the shin to wake you up. Addison and Kelvin are just going around gently waking up everyone else as it's slowly beginning to turn day.
Oh, fetch.
Orchis was still awake the entire time. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
It's more so just waking up everyone else but Orcus, essentially.
Can I tell Bolt to fetch Badger?
Yeah, Orchis just sat there. She didn't care what the fuck was happening behind her.
She was just zoning out, man.
She was not zoning out.
You were zoning in.
Tell you that
Zoning
she
in.
was not.
You were.
Alfred was
were
locking
locked
in the
in.
pillow.
Alright, let's calm down. It is now kind of daytime. What do you guys want to do now that everyone has sort of gotten all the rest that they can get? What is the party going to do now?
Addison would like to just sort of peek into the cave mouth and see if she sees uh any goblins or any certain goblin in particular.
Roll me a perception check.
Not the golden tooth again.
Hold on.
We just woke
Wait.
up.
Round 2, motherfucker. Let's
That
go
would
get
be
that
a
tooth.
17.
Oh,
With a 17, you don't see any goblins coming out of any of the pathways. It seems to be clear. Nothing of the sorts that you can tell.
Okay. It seems like we're clear to head out, guys.
Should we go back to head back to the wagons?
please.
Yeah.
Can I infuse an item since it's after a long rest?
Yes, you can use an item. Would you
I
like
just want to. I'm gonna infuse my light crossbow with repeat shot. I think that's
Alright.
what it's called.
You can
Yeah,
do that.
repeating shot. Yay! Never have to worry about ammo ever again.
Alferd, is there anything that you would like to do as you are awoken up by Addison?
Alfred is good.
Alfred is good. Orchis, is
Just
there
pet
any
spoofing.
thing licks your hand in response?
Good doggy.
Good, good.
Orchis, what would you like to do?
Orchis is just waiting for everybody else.
Alrighty. If this is where you guys are gonna continue on your adventure, let me know.
Yep, I think we're heading back to the we're heading back to the thing.
The
Yeah.
wagon. Be careful of holes.
At Orchis.
Alrighty. With that, you guys are back over here where the carts and the provisions are. Let me. Hold on. The two for this man. Oh, I do not. Okay.
Man, it really smells here now. It's only been a night and these goblins. Ugh.
Yeah, as you approach, you can just smell the rotting corpses of the goblins that are hidden throughout the bushes. It reeks of decaying goblin.
Do our wolves want a snack?
Oh,
That is up to you if you want to command your wolves to eat the
Can I have-
decaying goblins.
can I have Two Fangs sniff it to make sure it's safe to eat them?
You can if you want to, yes.
They've been decaying. What would I roll for that?
I'm trying to figure that out for you.
I think the wolf has like some kind of perception. Yeah, it has +3 in perception, so maybe it would be like a flat d20 +3.
Yeah, wouldn't it roll just perception for it? Plus it's like
Yeah.
proficient in like keen sense and smell and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, has advantage check on wisdom checks that rely on hearing or smell.
So I think it would just roll a perception roll on these things to see if it's good.
Yeah. Just roll me their keen sense, or did you already do that? Perception. With an 11, your wolf sniffs at the one of the bodies, and he kind of backs away, not liking the smell, and his fur stands up, almost as if he just doesn't like the smell, and he kind of runs over, kind of towards one of the trees, and he throws up.
Too fitting.
Poor buddy.
So, goblins, not snacky time.
Alright, so
No.
goblins have to be fresh. Got it.
Fresh goblin.
That makes sense. You know, no one wants rotting meat.
Alright,
Orchis
so
is going to lead Sildar over to the cart and help him
Mm.
get into it, because she did tell him that he would be riding in the cart for the rest of the trip.
Yes, with that, I don't have a
I'll
token
help.
for Sildar, but he is there,
I'll help
existing.
pull the cart.
Sildar climbs into the cart, kind of nestles, like kind of maneuvering some of the items around so he doesn't squish anything, and just kind of sits in the cart. You guys still have the oxes over to
yeah.
the side,
Here.
nomming on the grass.
Alright, come on. Time to pull the cart again.
Orchis?
I was gonna have Orchis turn to the rest of them. So I talked to Sildar last night during rest. I think our best bet is to deliver him and the cart to the destination we need to go. He can pay us there, along with the extra 50 for saving him, and then maybe we can go and get Gudrun.
How long's the journey? Because if Gundren's in trouble, shouldn't we get there as quick as possible?
How long would be the journey, DM?
Since it has been a day, it would take you roughly half a day to get to Phandalin.
Well, it'll take us about half of the day for us to get to where we need to go. We get the money, and then we can also gather information as to where this, she puts in air quotes, castle might be. After all, how can we search for him if we don't know where to look? Sildar doesn't know where this thing is either.
Why did you put castle in quotes?
If it's built by goblins, I don't expect it to be a very mighty castle.
Hey, only you know what. Oh wait. We all know what Gundren looks like, right? Because we talked to him.
You guys
Maybe the dude from
haven't
the guild?
directly talked to him, but you
Okay.
have seen a general kind of picture of the quest giver from when you received the quest. But it was like kind of like sketched from like the guild essentially, of like, this is what your quest giver looks like. This is like the general information, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of thing.
Why wouldn't Sildar come with us? Why wouldn't he want to save his own friend? And if we, he could take one of the scimitars and he could fight with us. If
He
need be.
could, but it might still be better just to get this cart out of the way so that we don't keep the quest waiting any longer. Don't
What?
worry, we will go back for him, but after all, it's only going to take us half a day to drop the stuff off, and then if he decides to come with us afterwards, then he can. But he doesn't have any armor or any good weapons right now, so I think it's safer to deliver the cart, then we can see if we can find a way to get to this castle to save him.
Well, I guess I know that you're the one that knows most about this quest anyway.
If we did take Sildar and he dies, we won't get our gold either.
This
Think
is
about
true.
the gold, Addison.
It's 50 gold for each of us.
We can't
Yeah,
chance
alright,
50
let's
gold
go.
dying.
What are we waiting for? Let's move.
Sildar looks in horror at you guys, just hearing the conversation. He doesn't say anything. He just has a wide expression on his face.
And Orchis see him because I want her to side-eye him with a small smirk on her face.
I will say that you can see him, yes.
Good. She's just gonna turn slightly so he knows she's looking at him, and just he sees part of her lip just raise a little bit.
He's gonna just kind of like see that and defenselessly put his hands on. He's like, I mean no harm. And then he's gonna like slowly put his hands down.
I know.
Wait, why is he afraid right now?
We're a bunch
Did you
of
threaten him
young
over the night?
We
She
said
just
we're taking him to
hums.
safety. Why is he scared?
Orchis
You-
hums a little.
Sildar's just like, do I tell them?
You
If
can
you
tell
want
us.
to.
All right. You know, I've traveled with Orchis before, back when we were originally getting the supplies for this, and she's a fighter. I've seen things that this girl can do. It's very scary. I wouldn't suggest getting on her bad side.
We saw her impaled over a javelin.
And I'm still here, aren't I?
Wait,
Huh?
so did she hurt you?
Oh, she didn't hurt me, but somebody that was threatening me early on in one of our adventures, let's say they didn't see the tale to live.
Yeah, so you should feel protected, not scared. I don't understand, but come on, guys, let's get moving. There's gold on the line.
There's gold on these lines.
As you do that, and like when you approach Addison, during the conversation, you bring the ox with you and like tie them up back to the carts, and they get
Yes.
in position to pull the cart into the direction of Phandalin with your direction. With that, I'm gonna move you guys over to here. Bananas.
The map.
The
Big map.
pixels. Where are my pixels?
Literally me.
Lost.
I'm lost.
There. You guys
Damn,
are-
Badger is huge.
Rode both up after we kept installing them.
That
I don't know.
goblin hit different.
Oh no, he's floating down the river again.
You guys would be like generally kind of like over here.
Let him go.
So we'd be
Oh.
down like here, you said?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, okay.
Just look for the giant badger.
Look for the badger. You
I
can
think we'd
tell
only
it.
need one token on the map for this.
Yeah, we'll use badger as a representation of where you guys are going.
Our mascot.
Are
Yeah,
we?
you have
The gnome got big.
Yes.
So were
Uh,
we on Tribord Trail or were we on the high road?
I believe
Uh,
we turned on the tripod,
You
right?
turned onto Tribord Trail, and that's where you kind
Okay.
of during that you got ambushed, and then you had found the trail to the hideout, which was over in this direction.
So we're
Okay,
prob-
so
we're-
now
We're like
we're
there.
going this way
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, you'll be
Okay.
turning. But with that, we are going to do a skill challenge. Da-na-na-na. So,
One
for
question.
those yes.
How much longer are we going?
7 more hours.
No.
Yeah.
It's
There is about roughly 28 more minutes of the session. We're
So
going till
precise.
5. So that would be.
That would
28.
be like 13 minutes.
Look, I don't know
23.
how to do math. I'm sorry.
23,
It'd
23.
be 23, wouldn't it? It's 37 right now.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know I'm not good at math, okay? I'm sorry.
Listen,
Listen,
all
the
I
answer's
know was like
somewhere
when we
in
were
between
gone,
the
we were
two.
told like, oh yeah, 10 minutes left, and then I realized, hey, it's been like 20 minutes instead.
When were you told 10 minutes left?
Yeah.
We're gone. Someone said, yeah, we have like 10 minutes of session left.
No.
Well,
Guys, there's
you just
gold.
got
Come
pranked.
on.
I got pranked. Damn.
No, we normally go from 1 to 5. That is usually what I go for. I essentially want to get you guys into Phandalin to end the session. So, like, it would be after the skill challenges when we'd roughly end.
I can't help do the skill challenge because I'm busy casting Identify as
What
a
are
ritual
you-
spell.
What are you identifying?
A thing
Anything
for
and
a friend.
everything.
A thing for a friend.
For
Yeah.
me. He's doing it for me.
Oh, right, that. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so for those that don't know what a skill challenge is, essentially you need let's see, either 3 successes or 2, doesn't really matter. But essentially you have to roll higher than a 13 to get a success, and if you get a fail, then either some sort of
You die.
encounter happens or whatever. For a skill challenge, you need to roll something that you're proficient in, so that is like one of the little black dots that are filled in on your character sheet, or it's a check mark depending on which character sheet you're using. Essentially, only one person can roll that one thing they're proficient in. So, for example, if you roll perception, for example, let's say Mellow rolls perception, that means nobody else can roll perception, etc. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Who wants to do the first little skill challenge?
Can I roll a performance?
What would you like to do with a performance? Like, or do you want to play music? Do you want to do like a little dance as you're walking along with the wagon? What would you like to do, Addison?
I want to teach everybody like a dance and try and get everybody to do it.
Okay, roll me performance.
That is a 7.
Oh!
That is a fail. Addison.
Yep.
You try to talk to your companions, and you're like, hey, I want to teach you a dance. Actually, players, how do you react to Addison asking to learn a dance with her?
That should roll a 7, right?
Yes.
Was this a 7 on persuading us to dance?
Oh.
It was.
No, it was
Like-
performance. So maybe I tried to show you the dance first or something.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. If it's performance, you want to try to show them the dance. Okay. If we're doing it that way, then I'm gonna say that you're trying to dance while you're walking along the trail. You fall over a twig.
Twig?
Twig.
Well, I'm gonna be thinking about this moment for the next 10 years.
Addison,
It's
how do
okay,
you
we'll
feel
remember it too.
after falling over? Do you dust up? Do you get up and dust yourself off?
I do, but I am so embarrassed. I don't think I'm going to attempt to dance for, several years.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try and blend into the shadows now.
The temptation to have given
On the
you
action
bad
hide.
inspiration.
Can I roll arcane to see if there's anything interesting as we walk along the path?
Yeah, sure. You can roll arcane.
No. 20.
Ooh.
With the 20, you're kind of keeping an eye, seeing if there's any like magical resistances or just like anything magical properties. As you're walking, you don't really see anything. But as you turn onto the path towards Phandalin, you feel kind of more magical. Like the air around Phandalin seems more magical than other places that you have been to. You can tell like maybe there might be some sort of religious-based thing probably in the town that has like magical properties or something along those sorts, but you can't really tell where it's coming from where you currently are.
Ooh, interesting. Fun stuff in city.
Alright. So we have 1 fail and 1 success. Who's going next for the skill check?
I could do a history.
What would you like to recall history on?
Just like the surrounding area.
Remember going down to Phandalin this way. You were going past Pendulum. There you go. All right.
Well,
Roll me a history check, then.
9.
Oh, why are you like this?
I feel that.
You know, as you try to kind of like maybe recall this area to see if you remember being here before, unfortunately, you don't remember ever being in Phandalin or this general area. You don't even remember any general information about this like town. You kind of try to think back, but your brain kind of goes blank, and you're like, what are we doing? Huh? Just confused.
Lose himself.
You don't even know if the place you're going is real. You probably think it's an illusion. You're having a mental crisis.
Pet the dog, calm yourself.
Two-Fang
I cursed too many goblins.
Two-Fang is gonna nuzzle up along your knee or your like leg, kind of to try to cheer you up, and he's gonna like paw at you, and he's gonna lick your hand.
Can I pull Two-Fang into my lap and cuddle him?
Are you sitting in the wagon? Or
I
steering
say
the
I'm
wagon?
in the wagon right now.
Okay. Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
I cuddle the dog.
Alrighty. Orchis, that leaves you the last one for a skill check, considering Badger is doing something already.
Good luck.
What?
I need you to do it, please.
Okay, well, I don't know what to roll.
What's your highest modifier? What's your
Plus
position in?
8.
Okay, what is it in?
Stealth.
We
you can
sneak into the town.
Keep us hidden from any threats.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll stealth to see if I can keep us successfully hidden.
Only need a 5. You need a 5.
25% chance. This couldn't possibly go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong?
I feel like you shouldn't say anything about our safety in these checks.
A 12 for a dirty 20.
Alright, yeah, with a dirty 20, you are able to kind of direct the wagon into the way for Phandalin and making sure to avoid any potholes or any like bigger rocks on the road. You thankfully don't break the cart in any sort of way. And thankfully with your direction, you guys make it safely into Phandalin.
We did it, guys! With the power of friendship.
You guys,
Enough falling on our asses. We made it.
you guys are entering, from over there where Badger is.
Holy guacamole. It's a town, everybody.
You guys make it to Phandalin successfully. And this is where we are going to end session.
As Badger appraised.
Right, read that. During the trip, Badger was appraising the gold tooth that Addison was given from Yemek, and as you were appraising it, you can tell that it is simply was
Not everybody knows what happened.
We put 2 and 2 together when you put a random ass name in chat. We were like, yeah, it's probably the name of the goblin.
Essentially you learn that it doesn't have any magical properties of any sort. You can tell that it's essentially just a normal gold, essentially it was a gold ingot at one point that was shaped to form of a tooth. And there's nothing much more importance of it.
How much
you
is it
swindled the goblin out of its tooth?
What happened while we were sleeping? God damn.
Just added custom inventory item, Unix gold tooth.
Essentially, yes, but this is where we are gonna end the session.
Alright, thank you so much for the session.
Is there anything you guys would like to say before I end the recording?
And
Penis.
tune in next week where I'll tell you about how birds are secretly spies for the government.
True.
Smada will no longer be part of the session going forward.
Yeah.